Oscar Piastri, though, is probably the rank outsider, it's fair to say, but with the Constructors' Championship wrapped up, do you think you can see him doing Lando Norris any favours?
Interesting. He may have to. I think that's the reality here. But what I've seen I've been just talking to a few of my colleagues and observing that what a good place this is to end the season. Just a spectacular backdrop, a $5 billion circuit and entertainment complex. I'm on the start-finish straight here. Someone on Sunday afternoon UK time will finish, take the checkered flag, maybe, and end up with this. This is what they want. This is the World Championship trophy itself. Beautiful piece of work, and you can see if we get in really close there, it has been Max Verstappen's for the last 4 years. Goes all the way back to 1950, this. Giuseppe Farina, been reading some of the names on it. Lewis Hamilton, obviously 7 times on there. Graham Hill and Damon Hill and Keke Rosberg and Nico Rosberg, and it's it confers special status on whoever manages to get their name on this. They get a special pass even as an ex-world champion to come into Grand Prix circuit. So it's not something you easily give up. Could Oscar Piastri have to yield at some point, yield position or give up positions to help Lando Norris's cause? I suppose it's possible. Think along these lines. Perhaps Max Verstappen might be leading the Grand Prix on Sunday. Piastri is in 2nd place. Lando Norris is in 4th place, off the podium. If Piastri doesn't look like he's got any chance of taking the lead, and if even that wouldn't be enough because Norris would have to lose places, would McLaren act to prevent the championship going to Red Bull, staying with Max Verstappen rather than coming into their own possession at McLaren? It would be terribly painful for McLaren if they've had the best car in Formula One for 2 seasons and they've won the Constructors' Championships both years, and not to win the driver's title. For Piastri himself, if he isn't giving up a shot at the championship, even if he has to give way potentially even a race victory, it's an unlikely set of circumstances, maybe he would have to do that to allow Norris to bring this cup to Woking. So let's see. Maybe it won't get to that. I think Lando Norris won on this track last year. He'll hope if he can get the job done, he can do it in style by winning this race. But he has to finish on the podium, really, because if Max Verstappen wins and he doesn't do that, he's lost out. If Oscar Piastri is to win, then Norris can be in the top 5 and still be champion, but not below that. So there's a lot of jeopardy here.
That would be some scenario if that played out at the end, Craig, wouldn't it? Now, look, there is potential. It is the final race for controversy on Sunday, but you covered probably F1's most contentious moment when Max Verstappen beat Lewis Hamilton to the title in 2021. I know personally Michael Massey still lives rent-free in my head, but you covered that race. What are your memories of it?
Well, yes, he took an awful lot of abuse online, which is unfair. That's the first thing to say. Michael Massey was doing his best in a very stressful role, probably overburdened. I think the FIA accepted he probably wore too many hats. They've tried to reduce the strain on race directors since then. But there is still always the potential for a decision by the stewards or the race director to make the difference here, to mess up someone's race potentially. I mean, it's the same in all sports, but in Formula One, where you can have a knife-edge decision, is a penalty applied or not? Are the protocols followed correctly or not? Then someone's night, someone's championship year can go wrong, and maybe that's what needs to happen from a Norris perspective. On paper, you'd think he would have a car that would be comfortably enough top 3 here. Yes, the job has to be done, but he would expect to be finishing in the top 3 here. Does he have to encounter some mishap? Nobody anticipated what happened here in 2021. It was incredible human drama. Lewis Hamilton showed so much dignity in the aftermath. you cannot begrudge Max Verstappen the championship, given how well he drove that year. It wasn't about them, but yes, as painful as many people will find this little memory to listen to, here's the point where it all went wrong from a Hamilton and a Mercedes perspective.
No, Mikey, no, Mikey, that was so not right.
Come on! Let's do it! Come on, Lewis! Come on! Go on, Lewis! Go on!
Mikey, what was that?
Well, are we to get something similar? I mean, it did capture the world's attentions. Mercedes protested the result at the time. I was here till 2 o'clock in the morning. The stewards upheld what had happened, or at least they said that they, given that the race director had ordered a restart of the race, whether cars had unlapped themselves or not, or even that the safety car had completed an extra lap, the result still had to be abided by. So Max Verstappen's name is still on there. He's a 4-time world champion. If he makes it 5 titles, that would equal Michael Schumacher's feat at the start of this millennium. From 2000 to 2004, he was champion. And I think it would be Max Verstappen's greatest championship if he were to come back from an 104-point deficit, given his teammate has only scored something like 32 points. He scored 92% of his team's points this year, Max Verstappen. It's been an incredible effort for him. But let's see. It's a championship. It's not a cup final. Lando Norris is in the box seat and is favourite to get the job done.
Craig, thank you so much as always. Well, the drama begins on Sky Sports F1 this Friday at 9:30 a.m. with the first 2 practice sessions. Practice 3 and qualifying takes place on Saturday. And then it's the Grand Prix on Sunday from 11:30. Not to be missed. Well, all 3 title protagonists will speak together in a news conference tomorrow. We'll bring you the best of that from midday tomorrow on Sky Sports News.
This is no ordinary sports, this is no ordinary season.
I mean, it's my dream. One day be a F1 world champion.
Yeah, mega job, guys. Want to be leading it in 19 races time.
Here I am, we're still in it.
Yes, let's go!
I feel like I've just never driven a Formula 1 car before. There's been times when I could have made a different decision.
He's into the grass and they have touched!
We pushed each other a lot. He's a pretty damn good driver.
Nicely done.
That's been one of the best seasons of all time.
What have we done? Woo! Papaya on top!
We need to try and maximize everything with what we have to really fight for the title.
There's still a lot that can happen.
Both McLarens have been disqualified.
They are going to scrap it out now to Abu Dhabi.